Hey guys, Marisa at kitchentablestamper.com. This is today's mystery card. If you haven't played yet, sorry, spoiler alert. If you are a stamper and a member of the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social, every Thursday in April and then every other Thursday in May, I don't know, with the new stay-at-home orders, maybe we'll do every Thursday in May. We'll see. We do a mystery card. I give you a list of supplies to gather as clue number 1, and then without seeing my card, we go through the subsequent clues. You assemble your card, and then at the end, I show you what my original sample looked like. We have so much fun doing it. I love seeing your Stampin' Up creations. So if you're not already a member of the Craft Social, buzz over to the facebook.com/kitchentablestamper and check out the associated group, the Kitchen Table Stamper Craft Social. Join us and play along. It's so much fun. Okay, so for today's card, you can see we have a strong feature on the 2018-2020 Retiring in Colors. So let's start right there. We're going to use positive thoughts, and we're going to use each of the images on the each of the segments here. So I've got my butterfly, my leaves, my flower, my feather, one for each of the colors. And then you can see that there's 5 colors and 4 main images. So I also grabbed my artisan textures for another texture background. So you're going to need some stamps that you can use kind of as focal images and as backgrounds, and Positive Thoughts was perfect for that. This is from the January through June catalog, and it's still available. Artisan Textures is on the retiring list. All right, so what we're gonna do is first we're gonna lay out our little mini grid paper. Love this stuff. And we've got each of the new of the Retiring in Colors. So Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, Pineapple Punch, Call Me Clover, and Blueberry Bushel. These are all 7/8 by 3 3/4 inches. We've got each of the Stampin' Pads here. We're going to stamp tone on tone to get this awesome texture effect. Set up all 5 colors here because we're going to use them. Let's get our butterfly first. We're going to ink that up, and we're going to stamp a nice texture. Lovely lipstick on lovely lipstick. Look at that gorgeous little butterfly just pop to life. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I want a little tip of a wing over here maybe. There, so there's our lovely lipstick. And now Grapefruit Grove. We're gonna stamp the flower in Grapefruit Grove and Grapefruit Grove. It's really making that strip come to life, isn't it? All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Now before we move on from Grapefruit Grove, I've got another scrap here. I need about a 2-inch square. I'm gonna stamp flower, set that aside. We're gonna die cut that one in just a minute. Now, Pineapple Punch. For Pineapple Punch, we're gonna use this kind of spatter stamp. And we're going to put some texture with Pineapple Punch ink. All right, I'm pretty happy there with my Pineapple Punch. Slide to the side. Now Call Me Clover. I've got that gorgeous leafy sprig from Positive Thoughts. We're going to put a nice texture on our Call Me Clover. Let's see. I want them to kind of nest, get full coverage there. And then this guy right here needs a little more. Ah, looks great. Now before we move on, got a scrap of Call Me Clover. We're gonna ink that up. stamp. We'll set that aside to die cut in just a minute. Last up, you can guess. Blueberry bushel. I'm gonna miss blueberry bushel. Blueberry bushel is such a clean blue, no green cast to it at all, just a gorgeous royal blue. If you don't have your blueberry bushel re-inkers, cardstock, now's the time to stock up on those. I hate retirement time. I'm gonna miss these colors, but the new in colors are really exciting. So I'm enjoying these for a little bit longer while I dream about the new in colors. They're so gorgeous. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's slide blueberry bushel to the side. And again, a scrap of blueberry bushel. We're gonna stamp one of those little feathers. All right, before we move on to die cutting, let's grab some Memento Tuxedo Black and clear away the in colors. Got a scrap of Whisper White here, about 2 1/4 by 3 will do. Memento Tuxedo Black. We need a bold sentiment. So I've got I Can't Thank You Enough, and this is from the So Sentimental bundle. We're gonna do I Can't Thank You Enough. And we're gonna cut that out with this awesome stitched label from the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Let's grab the Big Shot, do a little die cutting. All right, if you know me, you know how much I like to do as much die cutting as possible in one pass. So I'm going to line up my I Can't Thank You Enough. Got a little washi tape here, but I'm also gonna cut all of my Positive Thoughts images also. Now, Positive Thoughts has a die set. It was from the celebration continuation called Nature's Thoughts. Nature's Thoughts is not available right now, but it will be available again in the new 2021 annual catalog. So hold on just a little bit if you love this die set. If you missed it during celebration coordination, it is coming back. And I'm just gonna pop out each of these little images and my sentiment. All right, everybody's on with one exception. Ahead of time, I cut this little bit larger die out of basic black cardstock using the Stitched So Sweetly's dies. So we're actually going to cut one of the largest. This is 3 7/16 by 2 5/16. We've got this one from Basic Black. And then we've got our sentiment that we just popped out from Whisper White. All right, so there's our Stitched So Sweetly dies. Here's our other little images, and you'll notice that our Grapefruit Grove, we've got an option to cut out the whole flower and the Nature's Thoughts, but we've also got this fun little option to cut out this smaller little interactive cut. So you can see we can lift each of these little petals and we'll get this awesome little textured flower, and it's double textured because we stamped the little texture on and then die cut that little intricate cut. So this one's a lot of fun, lots of flexibility with this die set. So I'm going to lift all these little petals. I'm going to leave the center ones alone because I'm going to add a little dimensional behind the back and I don't want my adhesive exposed, but we definitely want to pop out this outer row of petals and really show the texture that you get with this fun little die. And just kind of fluff it up. Maybe a little bit in that inner row. We just don't want to expose the adhesive too badly. All right, so I'm happy with my little dimensional flower. Let's bring in a piece of basic black cardstock. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I've got a thick Whisper White card base. This is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Let's go ahead and adhere our black to our card base. We're going to center it so we have an equal white border all around the black. We want that nice contrast for this design. Next, we're going to add our in color pieces. And what I like to do is I like to work on the ends first and then lay the center pieces in to fill in, because we're looking for centered top to bottom and then equal spacing between each of our little strips. So a little multi-purpose liquid glue, and we're going to add the ends first with an equal border, top, right, and bottom. And then if you like, you can go to the middle. We've got 5 strips for this particular design, so it's a odd number. So you can add the 3 strips with equal spacing. And then come in and split the difference with the last 2 colors. I love that bold color and funky pattern. Just really neat. All right, next up, we're going to take our basic black label, glue that guy down, left of center, just making sure you're not going uphill or down. I can't thank you enough. Let's add that with some dimensionals. With this high contrast, lots of black, I'm going to get in there with some black Stampin' Dimensionals. I am so glad these are carrying into the new catalog. They're really a nice detail when you've got some high contrast like this, or of course for Halloween. Okay, dimensionals are sticky. We're going to hold off just a second on that. Let's get our sprig kind of lined up. We're going to dry fit that guy in and then center the label, pick up the sprig, and then we can add a little multi-purpose liquid glue. Center that back in, and then let's slide our little feather underneath. A little multi-purpose liquid glue on that feather. Get that guy slid underneath. I like the blue on the orange. Blue and orange are opposites on the color wheel, so we got a lot of pop right there. Then back to our fluffy little flower. Let's get a little half a dimensional on the back of that guy. I'm going to tuck it right up against the label, but don't cover your greeting. Now it's time to embellish. Let's take a look at some of the fun in-color embellishments that are still available as of the filming of this video. I've got the lovely lipstick 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon. We're going to go ahead and tie a little bow right off the spool here. It ties really nice. You get a tiny little bow, perfect for cards. Trim the tail, cut it away from the spool. Let's add that with a mini glue dot. Got my little mini glue dot. I'm going to fold it in half and pick it up on the Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to add it right underneath the flower. Use the knot of the bow to hold it down, and then once it's secure, I'm going to just lift this little die cut because I want the flower to tuck behind. I want the ribbon to tuck behind the flower. So cute. All right, I think my tails could use this tiny bit of a trim. Goes past the edge of the card. And last, I've got these gorgeous Happiness Blooms enamel dots. These are an awesome way to get a good pop of color. Call Me Clover, Grapefruit Grove, Lovely Lipstick, Blueberry Bushel, and we're going to use some more Pineapple Punch here. So I'm going to go ahead, let's use the sticky side. I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool and pick up these little enamels. Do a pretty little spray of enamel dots. There it is. Look at all that color. I can't thank you enough in the 2018-2020 in colors. If I can help you with an order and get those in colors, email marissa@kitchentablestamper.com. If you have any questions about the project, reach out. You can shop Stampin' Up! 24/7 at marisaalvarez.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching.